Soraya, I'm so fascinated by this film. Was there something about the Lost Princess or maybe your character that drew you to be a part of this? Princess Noor is just dynamic.
I mean, it's just her character was very strong. She makes a very, very unusual decision that is, risking basically her life for love. And I think, it's just something I wouldn't do. So playing that character is like, I don't know, it just feels like almost a fairy tale. Do you know what I mean? Um, it's I think she's incredible. She's an incredible, strong woman. And she lived this love story that everybody wished to live. Although it didn't start like, the perfect story for her. She was a fourth wife of a sheikh, and you know, um, she now has this love story that everybody wishes to have, right?
How was the character breakdown originally given to you? What was it that was in the breakdown for her?
Uh, well, we didn't break down the character for me. We sent me the script and I read the script entirely, and it was just exactly how I envisioned her. Um, and I instantly fell in love with the character. And then on top of that, I get to play with Gary, everyone's crush.
I was gonna
Um,
say, I mean, it's hard
Win-win.
to those eyes. I mean, like the eyes alone are like,
It's unfair. Life is unfair.
was there instant chemistry between you and Gary? I mean, not that it would be hard for him to find chemistry with anyone, but it's just palpable on screen. There's real like affection between these characters.
Listen, he is probably one of the most charismatic person I have ever met in my life. And I think you can tell even when you see him in his interview, and every time he walks in a room, everyone is drawn to him. He's very genuine, and a the, well, the chemistry was already there. No, we don't have a story, but we did do a film together before, and so this was not the first time that we played together in a film. So we were already friends, and he's someone I look up to when it comes to acting. He's extremely helpful and very encouraging in on set to everyone, really.
It's an action-packed film as well. What kind of stunt training were you given?
Oh my God. I was given no stunt training. I think I'm just very no, I'm dead serious. Um, well, first, a lot of stunts were on a motorcycle, and I think you always have to trust the person you are going to be riding with. And there was definitely a trust with Gary, so that I feel he's like a professional. He's a professional at everything. He's so annoying. It's so annoying. He's good at everything. Like he's really good at, like, he walks in, he's like, oh, a guitar, and then he's just makes up a song. Oh, a piano. Let me, and he plays piano and then plays it down, right? He's like, oh, I just dabble in a little bit. And you're like, you're an orchestra basically, and you know how to act, and then God gave you these eyes. Really unfair, okay. But no, there was no stunt training, and I'm just I yeah, I wouldn't say I'm athletic, but it's not something that is difficult for me to do. I've done a lot of sports when I was younger, and no stunt was really needed, except when there was a certain time where we had to pretend we're like jumping off a cliff. And oh my God, the first time we were actually going to shoot that, I hope I'm not saying too much, okay?
Okay.
If I am, good.
I get that.
So there's this stunt, and I literally walk on set and I look at it. That's my son. And I look at it and I'm like, there is no, I need to see someone do it before I even walk up to this like cliff, kind of like partially castle, of whatever what was left of it.
Yes.
um and it was, I there was the first time where I saw something and I was like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. And then we did at the end change the sun, and then we completely redid in a different setting because it was crazy. And actually, someone did do it. I don't know if Gary did it, but I know someone did it. Maybe the stuntman tried it. And yeah, it was a big no for me. I was like, absolutely out of the question. I'm ready for everything.
The director for this has some incredible cinematography as well to the film. Talk about working with Haisham Haji as a director.
It is the second time we work together. It's honestly, Hisham is one of the directors that I have the most fun with. Not only because on set there's always like a very good energy and it's fun. There's always entertainment. Okay, if you're not on set filming, if it's not your scene, there's always going to be entertainment somewhere else. It actually is fantastic to be on set with him. And then beyond that, Hisham makes sure you actually enjoy Morocco with him. So it's not the kind of film that you make and then, you go on set, you work, and then you're sent to your hotel, and then you're like, oh my God, my day is so tiring. And then I gotta sleep and then wake up. No, no. You're like, you're done set, and then he's like, oh, I have this incredible dinner. And then you just go to this incredible dinner in like this incredible mansion and meet fantastic people, and you're like, this is the film. You're like, it's a film within a film. It's incredible. But yeah, Hisham is honestly fantastic to work with. He does a lot of work in Morocco, and he's really putting Morocco in a piedestal, if I can say, and showing not only Americans can come and make films in Morocco, but also Moroccans slash Americans, because he is American as well now, come back to Morocco and create movies. And I think that's absolutely fantastic.
We talked about the castle, we talked about the stunt work. Is there a scene you're most proud of the work you put into? Maybe the scene in the back of the car where you're, handcuffed. I think that was maybe one of my
Wow, that
incredible
was
moments for you.
super
Is there
intense.
a
Yeah.
scene that you're most proud of the work you put into for this film?
Oh, definitely. I'm, like even feeling that emotion again, it's like, oh, um, I think that was an incredible moment. Um, and then there was a certain, the first time we did the scene, there was a lot going on. And I think there might have been like two or three cameras shooting at the same time. And we're just like, let's do the scene. So I'm in the car and I'm like bawling my eyes out, and then there's like no one filming me. And I was like, excuse me. But it's good for the other characters. You gotta give it to them no matter what, if it's your scene, if it's not your scene. And I think that's the thing that I learned from Gary, definitely, that you got to give it your all. It doesn't matter if it's your moment, because it's going to create the other person's moment, and that's what makes it really powerful. Oh my God, I'm giving. Listen, if Gary does not talk about me, his next interview better just be about me.
It's such an incredible film. It's action, it's adventure. I feel like there's a little sci-fi moment to it as well. And that's what I
Definitely.
found it so fascinating. But as I mentioned, the cinematography is just gorgeous to this, and each one of you brings your full 100% to this. And you can tell it because every scene is just palpable. What did you personally take away from your time working on this movie?
Wow. I think what I took away from this movie is the incredible history that Morocco has, because we were shooting in locations where even if it wasn't part of the story we were filming, there wasn't another story that was already there. And you have people on set that are related to the families that had that castle. You have locals that tell you stories about that castle. And honestly, like I said, it's a film within a film. It's absolutely extraordinary. Like I've I'm so blessed that I was part of this film, but I'm also so blessed that I get to be part of this heritage, this Moroccan heritage, because no matter where I lived in my life, I don't know if you know it, but I'm Moroccan, and having worked with so many other people in so many other cities, coming back to your home country and working with Moroccans, like you're just walking and everyone is Moroccan, except some of the cast, is such an incredible feeling. And this is basically what I take away from it is more than just a film. It's everything and beyond it.
What's next for you? Have you been busy working on some other films or even some series by chance?
Well, what was next for me after the film is that I was pregnant. I gave birth to a wonderful baby boy, and he's been my full-time job. But I did do a film in actually when he was 4 months. I shot this film, this other film in Morocco. It's called The Wound, and it's doing a few festivals now. I think it was, I don't know what the film festival is called, Horrible Memory, but it was in Lebanon, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe Egyptian film festival. Anyway, I don't want to, make up some stories, but I shot this film. Was It has an incredible deep story to it as well, and I filmed with this incredible actress. Her name is Umayma, and I have never seen anybody so beautiful, except Gary, so beautiful and just deep in her arts. And she just loves, she's very passionate about what she does. And I think she's definitely someone to be on the lookout for. And right now I am working with Yervolino production with Andrea Yervolino, and I'm co-writing, I should say, the story of Bugatti. So it is my first time, I would say, as a writer, but I did produce a documentary of my own that's on Apple TV. But a film is this is definitely my first time, and it's a nice challenge.